Hi.
Hello,
Okay, so today I'm here with.
Richard.
Could you just tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into the interview?
Richard, Nigerian, dark skin, like 6 feet 6'1", play basketball. Uh, yeah, do stuff,
Okay.
just do stuff around.
What makes you happy, Richard?
Bro, being around like cool people, gaming, reading books, listening to music, really good music. And when I hear like a really good song for the first time, that makes me very, very happy. Gaming, just doing things I enjoy and being around people that are like nice, good vibes.
So, Richard, do the expectations of those around you ever make you doubt yourself?
Yeah, from time to time. It's like some people may have like this grand like image of me. Like, oh, Richard, you can do this and you can do that. And sometimes I'm like, oh, can I really do it? Or like, is this something I'm capable of doing? Right? And I'm like, oh, maybe I can't. Right? Maybe it's just out of reach for me. But at the end of the day, the expectations always make me want to do more. When people expect great things from me, it makes me want to do great things. So I really like people having like high expectations of me. It gets my blood pumping.
Okay. So, do these expectations change the way you view yourself? Make you change the way you view yourself? Sorry.
It depends. It depends. If someone has like high expectations of me, it makes me feel like, okay, in some way, this person sees that I can accomplish this. So it makes me view myself a bit better. All right. At first, I would be a bit scared because I'm like, oh, I can't. Where did you get this idea from? Like, what makes you think I can do it? But just seeing someone believe that, okay, this is something you can accomplish, I know, just makes me want to do it. And yeah, it makes me view myself in a better light.
Keeps you going on sad days.
Well, most of the time, it's the thoughts of failure and disappointment and poverty. I don't want to be poor and I don't want to be a failure. I don't want to end up as some bum or some average guy that never accomplished anything. And a lot of time I think about my family, I think about my dad, my brother, my mom, my sister. I just think about it like, no, aren't they all just going to feel like, damn, so this is all Richard could be. So I just keep pushing, just the thought of there are people out there that care about me also keeps me going. So the fear of failing, the fear of not becoming anything, and then just knowing that there are people that have my back, family, friends, people that if I'm sad and I go to they'll be there for me. That just keeps me going.
And do you feel like fear is a good drive to have?
Yeah, fear is a necessary drive to have. It might be good or not. I can't really think of that right now. That's a philosophical question, but it's necessary. It's necessary to be afraid of things you're doing. That's how you know you're reaching beyond your means. When you're scared, when your blood is pumping, yeah, then you know you're doing something greater than yourself.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah, of course, of course, of course, of course. I've been in love. I've been in love with. I've been in love with family. I've been in love with friends. Right, like romantic love and family love, everything. And it feels somewhat the same. But like if you're really in love with someone, all of them just feel the same. The way you love your family, the way you love like a girl that you really, really love. So yeah, I've been there.
What is the toughest thing you've ever had to do?
The toughest thing I've ever had to do. That's a crazy question. Well, I would say it was like coming to terms with reality. Growing up, when like reality hits you for the first time, you realize that people make decisions for you. Growing up, things that you don't have to think about, but actually affect your life in a great way. When it's now your time to make those decisions, it's tough. There are a lot of tough things I've had to do, but I'll just group it as that. Just coming to terms with reality, having to start making the decisions myself, decisions that affect my life, knowing that whatever I decide, it's and however it ends up, it's all on me. And that is always very tough for me.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, just comfortable, money, maybe like a house, hopefully a house, just more settled. I have like a lot of things figured out. To know what I want to do, and hopefully I'll be executing it by then, and I'll start making some money, like a lot of money, not some. I'm very greedy. So I
Yeah.
want a lot of money, but comfortable and more clear headed.
Wife, kids.
I would say maybe it's not really something I want to fix at a point in my life, maybe wife, kids. If the Lord wills it, then it will be. If not, who knows?
What is your greatest fear?
Maybe shit. Uh, that's not being a failure, not amounting to anything. Being like looking back on my life and just saying, what did I really do? Why did I do all this thing? Regrets. I hate regrets. So yeah, I would say regret, failure,
So,
poverty.
so you've mentioned failure before. So what would you define failure as?
Failure is not being able to achieve what you want. All right. If I was to go by the Oxford Dictionary,
Okay, so that's a political answer. Could you give us like in your own by your own definition? Different people want different things.
yeah, it's like, how to me now, failure could be my entire life. I could want to be like, now I want to be rich. I want to be rich. I want to be comfortable. Failure is inability to achieve that. You get me? So yeah,
What's an unpopular opinion you have about love?
that love is finite, right? Love finishes. Love isn't something that stays with you forever. A lot of people tell you like, nah, you need to actively stay in love. Love runs out. I've said this before to some people, like you hear stories of people that have been in love for like they were in love, they were married for like 40, 70 years. If we all had eternal life, love would die at some point. Every relationship, the love would die at some point. It just fizzle out.
So what do you think is left behind after the love that comes?
Then it now becomes either duty or just you respark it. You bring the love back. All right, the love will end, but you can always bring it back. Nobody can ever say, "Nah, I've just loved you every day." There'll be a period where that love will die, and then you can either think, "Okay, what made me fall in love with this person in the first place?" Or you see things that make you fall in love with the person all over again. Or some people will stay out of duty. They're like, "No, we're married, we have children. I'm their father, you're their mother. There's nothing wrong with our marriage, so we're going to keep it going."
Okay, so you think out of duty or you fall in love with that person again, so you say. And what if that person changes and the qualities that you fell in love with are no longer?
Well, it's either you find what is there that you love, or you guys just agree that there isn't anything there anymore. Because people do change. And once there's a change, a core thing that you love about someone, you don't have to change. Like you love someone because of their compassion and all of that, and the other person becomes an evil warlord. You're like, you ain't so compassionate anymore. So what am I really still doing here? That's when you get dilemmas and start to question yourself.
Something you never compromise on.
Quality,
Words.
quality. I'm very big on quality over quantity. Right. I can't find myself compromising on quality, be it in what I eat, what I wear, what I do. You get. Now, I'm not trying to say I get like the highest quality of things. Let's not be misunderstood. I'm just saying if I have an option between one or the other, quality is a big deciding factor for me. Right. The quality of I'll pick the lesser evil. Let me say that. I would always pick the lesser evil in quality. Honesty, also honesty when dealing with people. Honesty means everything. Right. Honesty is the only thing that matters when dealing with someone. And once you can compromise on honesty, then you can compromise on anything. You could kill me, you could steal from me, you could frame me. Right? A liar is the worst type of person to deal with. How do I deal with
How
stress?
you do with that? Yeah.
I lock him. There's no other way to deal with stress. Although whenever I feel stressed out, there's this habit that God pointed out to me that I tend to tap things when I do it, when I'm stressed out. Either I'm tapping my foot, I'm tapping a pen, I'm tapping a table, I'm not tapping something, because I'm stressed out. But I deal with it by just, I don't know, I think what to do, best course of action, how to deal with it fast.
Okay, if you could give a piece of advice to the people listening to this right now, what would that be?
Hmm. To always do what you want. Always do always do what makes you happy. All right. Don't think about, oh, this person said this person said that, my mom and dad asked me to do this, or if I don't do this, I'll make this person feel this way. Never compromise on your happiness, because at the end of the day, you're going to live with your actions. Nobody's going to live with them for you. All right. Either you fail or you succeed. You are the one who's going to be there in the end. All right. And whoever advises isn't going to be there for you. Whoever gave birth to you isn't going to be there for you. Your best friend who you've been together every day, even if people are still together, isn't going to be there for you. It's just you and your thoughts. So always do what makes you happy. Do what feels right.
Thank you very much, Richard, for being with us today. Appreciate you, appreciate your presence.
You're welcome. I had to squeeze you into my tight schedule, but
We
what to
appreciate
do?
we appreciate your kindness.
It's okay. It's okay.
Bless up.